I can't even say what I saw that very day. Like if I want to say it, I don't know how to go about it because I'm feeling bad for myself. So when I came in, I met him naked. I was shocked and I wanted to run back. He grabbed me and draw me backward and told me I shouldn't be scared, that he has been having a crush.
Hello, people. It's your boy Skit Rock Comedy, aka Next Governor. Today we are in the studio to do what we know how to do best. Today matter e get as e take no one be. Today matter e chop belle full like overfeeding dey worry this very issue. This matter wear sneakers on top of rain boot, tie wrapper, not tie, con use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very issue is. This matter, na this sister here, na this young girl here, na she bring this matter to my table. When I went through her email, the story this young girl narrated to me got me vexing. Like, our girls, our little girls underage, they have all gone astray. Like, if this girl happens to be my sister, what I will do to her, she will not finish saying it until thy kingdom come. But let it not be as if I'm the one telling you guys this story. I would like us to meet this sister here so that she will narrate this story to you guys exactly the same way she emailed it to me that made me to invite her down to this place. So just wait until you hear this story from her own very mouth. Only then will you understand what I am talking about. But before then, fans, if you want to reach out to me, if you want to contact me, the one and only way by which you can get through to me is by my email. Please stop sending me DMs on Facebook. Stop coming to my comment section to list your problems to me. If you do that from now to eternity, I will not respond to you. That comment section is just for you to air your opinion concerning each and every of our programs you just watched. Yes, if you want to tell us your problem, send it to skitlordcomedy@gmail.com. My number is not on social media. Please know this and treat it as important. Skitlord Comedy will never DM you first. I will never call or email you first for any reason at all. I will not ask you to pay any money for registration, and I will never give you my number on Facebook, on YouTube, and on TikTok. Yes, the only means I give people my number is through my email. So if anybody do this thing to you, I beg you, it's neither you ignore this person or you demand for a video call. This video call is just for you to be sure you are talking to the right person before you start transacting whatsoever business you want to transact with this said person in the name of Skit Lord Comedy. And while this video call is going on, make sure the person is seated right here in my studio. But mind you, they can still clone my video to talk to you, making it look as if you are talking to the real me, as in you are talking to me directly, whereas you are not. That's why you have to be extremely careful. Why I'm saying this is because Skitlord Comedy will never, I repeat, I will never be held responsible for anybody wey dey scam. Yes, I will not. Please do not allow yourself to be used and don't fall a victim. As you continue to follow Skit Rock Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now, may we dive into the matter wey bring us come here this evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Please, what's the name? Sorry, how are you doing?
I'm trying to be fine, sir.
my sister, it is because of the gravity of the story you emailed to me that is making me hide your identity. So I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue. But at the same time, I would want you to narrate this story to us once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. With me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secret and deep things, and he also know when someone is telling lies. Be you who. So I will appreciate if you narrate this story to them, more especially to my seer, for him to look into it, to know the advice and solution he has to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to my table. So please speak out as you gently narrate this your story to us. Thank you.
Okay, sir. I'm an SS2 student who stay with her aunt. It happens that things has been so very hard for us after the death of my aunt's husband, who is the breadwinner of the family. So my aunt is unable to sometimes provide for my school things and that of her own kids. One day I was in the class and the teachers are teaching, but am not always I'm not always present in the class.
Like absent minded.
Yes, I'm always absent minded because I don't have the necessary books or the necessary things that is required of me for me to participate fully in the classroom. So it continued like this until one fateful day I noticed a my one of my classmates was looking at me. So he had to approach me and try to find out what is wrong with me. I was reluctant to tell him my story because when you tell people your story, they will use it against you or they will use it to mock you. After telling him my story and how and my family have been struggling, he offered to help. He offered to be like a brother to me. So from that day, he has been trying his best, doing all he could. Sometimes he buys me lunch when it is break time. Sometimes he buys me the textbook without asking for anything in return. This continued until we got to SS3. My aunt doesn't know how I used to get money to buy those textbooks and other things that I have. When I come back, if she asks me, I'll just tell her is a good Samaritan that I met, and she'll be like, okay. So when we got to SS3 second term, it happens that the way my classmate was good to me, we both fell in love with each other and we started dating. So on the process of the dating, sometimes he will invite me over to the house. But on the first time he invited me, I was very reluctant because I'm scared. I don't want to do mistakes that will cost my life. But after much pressure from him, I decided to give it a trial. So that very fateful day, I came to his house. I noticed that they are very rich people, they are well to do, which was why he was able to help me with some of the school needs and money when I need it. So after that day I came, we used to study together. If I teach him one of the subject and equally he will teach me. So after we studied for that day, I he saw me off. I went home. When I came back, it was around 7. My aunt started beating me, shouting that where did I go to that I didn't come back early. And I didn't tell her because I went to their house from school. So after she did what she did to me, I came to school the next day. I started crying and told him that I'm not going to date him again. I'm not going to go to their house again. Which he said no, that if that is a problem, he will come with his dad to my house to introduce themselves to my auntie so that she can allow me to always come to their house. So one day I also visited him at home while we were studying. I noticed the way he was looking at me. I don't really know what was going through his mind, which is my boyfriend. So as we were studying, he tried to approach me. He tried to approach me, and we something led to another, and we made out that very particular day. And that particular day was the day he broke my virginity. So after he did that, it continued for quite a long time. It continued like normally make out, and we do not use any form of protection.
Okay.
So while we were done with one day, while we were done with class teaching, while we were done for the day, he said we should go to his house. I agreed, and when we got to his house, the dad was around. The dad was around that fateful day too. So he introduced me. He introduced me to the dad officially, and later on, the both of them came to see my aunt to tell her that in case of anything that I'm always with them, so she will not be scared of where I'm getting money to buy the stuffs I buy, because sometimes they'll give me money to give her and she'll be wondering where I got the money from if I've started stealing, which I didn't steal anybody's money. So after that day, when they came to my house for the introduction to meet my aunt, we all became family and friends, and everything was going on fine and good. While we are approaching for our senior WAEC, that fateful day I came to school and I realized that my WAEC fee has been paid. When I asked the teachers, they told me that my boyfriend's daddy came here and paid for his son's WAEC fee and also paid for mine. I was very surprised and also thankful to God because my long time prayer has been answered. God knows that we have been struggling, and I don't even know how I was supposed to get money and pay for the WAEC fee, but God answered my prayers through them. I was very happy. I thanked my boyfriend, I thanked the dad, and that was it. During when the exam was approaching, it happens that my boyfriend traveled to the village. He called me and told me that he's traveling to the village to go and see their grandma. That it's been long. They went to see her. I told him, okay, that means I won't be coming to the house. He said yes. But something happened because while he left for the village, after some hours, I got a call from him. He was sounding so worried and anxious. I asked him what was the problem, and he said that the dad is feeling sick, that and there is no one at home. Since we all are family and friends, that I should please go and help him buy drugs, cook food, and arrange some of the things in the house. I didn't want to go because I know I will be meeting just the dad, and I am not comfortable each time I come close to the man. There is this strange feeling I have. But because I'm dating him and I love him so much, I can't do otherwise. I had to accept the offer to go and look after his dad, which I also told my aunt, and my aunt said, okay, I can go because we are now family and friends, nothing fishy. Unknown to her that I've been making out with my boyfriend. Meanwhile, she thinks I'm still a virgin. So when after the call dropped, when I got to their house, I found my boyfriend's daddy. lying down on the bed, looking so cold and worried. He gave me some money to go and buy drugs for him. He told me the drugs I'll buy for him. After I bought the drugs, I came back. I cooked for him because there was no food in the house. After the cooking, I brought the food for him and his medications just for him to go and shower so he can eat and take the drugs and rest. While he was showering, I left the room. So 10 minutes later, he called me back. I thought maybe he was ready to take his drugs so I can help him with the prescription. So as I was as I came in, I met him naked. I can't even say what I saw that very day. Like if I want to say it, I don't know how to go about it because I'm feeling bad for myself. So when I came in, I met him naked. I was shocked and I wanted to run back. He grabbed me and draw me backward and told me I shouldn't be scared, that he has been having a crush on me, that he likes me, that I shouldn't I shouldn't mind his son, that his son cannot give me anything, that he has been the one doing everything for me. He's the one behind the money the son give to me, the one I give to my aunt, and even the school fees he paid for my aunt's children. Wow, he dragged me. I tried to explain to him that, sir, I'm dating your child. There is no way I can also be doing something with you and your child, that it will be very unfair and cruel. He forced me and said that I shouldn't mind all of those things, that his child is just a kid. After all, was I supposed to be dating his child at this age? Hearing that alone made me feel so bad and I didn't know what else to do. He also promised to take care of me more if I accept the offer to sleep with him, that he wasn't sick, that this is just a trick to get me, because he knows that if his son is around or if he didn't face the sickness, that I will not come. So he dragged me to the bed and I slept with him that very day. After I slept with him, he transferred some some cash to me, which was, I have never seen that kind of money in my entire life before. Transferred about 200,000 to me, that I should use it and take care of myself, and he will do more if I should continue to sleep with him, if he will be having me.
You have an account?
Yes, I opened an account. I didn't have an account before, but the son helped me and we opened a student account.
Okay.
So after he transferred the money, I went home that day feeling happy and also feeling bad and remorseful for myself. I'm feeling bad because I'm just I wasn't supposed to do that. I wasn't supposed to sleep with a son and a father, but condition led me to it, and the pressure was too much that I couldn't resist it. So when I got home, I pretended as if everything was fine, but my auntie didn't know that everything wasn't fine with me. She is that type that she doesn't care. She will not ask you questions. She will not try to get close to you to know how you are doing. All she cares is money. Even while I came by, all she was asking me, did you bring anything? Did they give you anything? She doesn't know what I go through, what I went through to even bring some of the things I bring to the house.
So please, can you try and summarize this your story? Yeah.
Okay, after I came back and my boyfriend came back from the village the after 2 days. So we continued dating, but he didn't know what happened because I kept it as a secret between me and the dad. We kept on seeing each other while I also date my boyfriend. So I'm dating the son and I'm also seeing the dad behind him,
Okay.
unknown to him, because at the point he was trying to notice that something is fishy, but I confused him and told him that nothing is going on, that he's the one dating me only. So after our WAEC exam, I noticed some body changes in me. I noticed I'm not used to be that person I know. I get tired easily. I don't eat the things I love to eat. Like I noticed everything about me has changed. Even my aunt was beginning to notice, but I told her that it could be malaria or something. So I had to rush to the pharmacist to run some tests. It happened that I am pregnant.
Okay.
But the issue is that because I'm seeing the father and the child, I do not know who owns the pregnancy. I don't know if the pregnancy belongs to the father of my boyfriend or my boyfriend itself. Right now I am confused and shattered. I don't know how to go about this situation. My aunt doesn't even know what is going on right now. Like she's not aware that I am pregnant. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. I'm just 18. I don't know what to do. I don't
Okay. Okay, right now I have heard the story. The summary of all these things is that you are pregnant and you don't know if this pregnancy belongs to the father of your boyfriend or your boyfriend. So, how did you get to know about Source? How did you get to find Skit Lord Comedy?
Okay, I was scrolling through my phone one day and I listened to one of your programs and I decided to DM you because I said maybe you could help because I don't know who to go to. I don't know who to start telling all of this story. Like I'm very, very confused and shattered at the same time. I'm devastated.
Okay, so why you are here is because you need advice on how to go about this thing.
Yes, please. I don't know how to go about it. I need advice.
All right, no problem. I have heard your story. People, you guys have heard the young girl's story. So, without wasting anybody's time, I want us to bring Sia into this very issue because her story is such a wrong one. And you now know why I said some of our girls has gone astray. But let's hear what Sia has to say concerning this. Sia ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko nwatakịrị nwaanyị a nọ n'obi anyị si na ihe butere ya n'obi anyị bụ maka nsogbu o tinyere onwe ya n'ime. Ọ sị na ọ dị afọ 18. Ọ sị na ọ ya na nwanne nne ya bi. How about your mother?
My mother is late.
About your father?
My father too is late.
Okay. Ọ sị na ọ ya na nwanne nne ya bi ya ebi na nne ya nọrọ nne ya nọrọ ya. Na ife na-esi ihe bidoro siwere ha ike mgbe di nwanne nne ya nwụrụ. Ife ebido siwere ya ike. Akwụkwọ ọ na-agụ na akwụkwọ ọ na-aga ada ewezi ego iji wee gote ihe ndị ọ ga-eji na-agụ ya bụ na akwụkwọ. Achọrọ m igbu ya bụ ihe nkenke. O weti na ofu ụbọchị na ha nọ na klaasị ebe a na-akụziri ha nkụzi. Na ọ na-abụ ọ nọrọ a na-akụzi nkụzi uche ama ndị ọ pụọ maka na o nwero ihe ọ ga-eji wee na-eso ibe ya wee na-ede ya bụ ihe a na-akụziri ha. Ọ sị na ihe a na-eme na-aga o wee mechie otu nwatakịrị nwoke na klaasị a wee bịa chọpụta ka o si anọkarị na a na-akụziri ya ihe wee mechie wee jụwa eke ihe na-eme ya. O wee kọrọ ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee bido nyebere ya aka. Ha wee bido bụrụ ọyị ezigbo ọkwa aka. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na-enyere ya aka egotere ya ihe dị iche iche o ji agụ akwụkwọ. Ọ sị n'ebe a ka ha si wee deba n'udo. Tupu ị mara ihe na-eme ha ebido yịba. Bụrụ eyi nwoke na eyi nwaanyị. Na nke mere na oge ụfọdụ ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke asị ya bịa na be ha. Na mgbe izi ọ gwara ya bụ ihe na o kwere ịga. Bet na o meche yogi di ya o wee gaba. Ọ sị ka ọ gara bịa na ọ gaa na be ha ha na-amụ akwụkwọ. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke kụziere ya, ọ kụziere ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke. N'otu a ka ihe si wee na-aga wee ruo mgbe ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke gosiri nna ya nwatakịrị nwaanyị a, si ya na ya nwatakịrị nwaanyị a bụ onye dị otu a bụ onye dị otu a. Ya bụ nna ya nabata ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị. Emechakwa gaa n'ezinụlọ nke nwaanyị wee ga gwa anti ya na-ebi ya na ka ọ hafụ ịbụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị a pụọ, ọ chọbịa ọ tụba ụjọ na owu ihe ga-eme ya. Ọ si n'otu a ka ya na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke si wee na-ayị wee ruo ofu ụbọchị ọ gara na be ha wee na-agụ akwụkwọ. Na ọmalụ otu ihe si wee gaa, ha wee kwaa iko mmekọ nwoke na nwaanyị. Na ka ụbọchị ahụ gacha, ya bụ ihe adịrịkwa na-aga, ha na-enyere ya aka na-enetekwa ya na-akwụrụ ụgwọ akwụkwọ, kwụọrọ ụgwọ ihe niile. O wee ruo ofu ụbọchị, ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee gwa ya na ọ na-aga vileji ịgafu mma nnukwu ya. N'ebe ahụ ka ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke nọ wee kpọọ ya na foonu wee gwa ya na ya biko na arụ adịrọ nna ya, na ọ ga-achọ ka ọ gaa na be ha gaa nete nna ya mara ihe na-eme ya. Mana mgbe o ruru ebe ahụ, ya nwoke wee yi ego si ya ga gotere ya ọgwụ sieri ya nri. Ọ sị na o mee ya bụ ihe niile. Na mgbe o mechazi, ya bụ nwoke sị ka ọ saa arụ ya wa pụwa. Ọ nọtụbe ya bụ nwoke kpọọ ya na ya wee bata na ya bụ afọ ụlọ wee bụ na ya bụ nwoke gba ọtọ. Ọ bịara ịfụ ya bụ nwoke dọghachite azụ. Ha kwuru ihe niile ha kwuru ebe ahụ, ma tufu ihe mara ihe na-emenụ. Ya bụ nwoke kwue nta enu na anị, kwue nkwa ihe niile. Tufu ị mara ihe na-eme, ụdị na ya bụ nwata nwoke, ya bụ nna eyi ya nwoke. Ọ sị n'otu a ka ihe asị wee bido na-aga garụ na-aga na ihe nwoke amarọ na onwe mgbe ihe nwoke bịara ịchọpụta, mana ọ gwara ya na o nwere ihe dị otu ahụ, na ọkwa otu a ka o si edina nna ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na-edina eyi ya nwoke. Mana na o wezi ihe mee mgbe ha nenechara une kọleji, ọ bịa chọpụta na ọ dị ime. Mana ihe na-emezi kịta na ọ marọzi onye bụ onye nwe afọ ime ahụ. Ọ nna ya bụ nwata nwoke ọ na-ayị ka ọ ya bụ nwata nwoke wee ya bụ afọ ime, na ntị ya amarọkwanụ maka ya bụ ihe. Ọ sị na isi na-agba ya ghara na ọ marọ ka ọ ga-esi wee gaa ya bụ ije. Nọ ya mere o ji wee fụ ihe anyị na-eme, sị ka ọ gbatara ya ọsọ enyemaka, na ibiko dododo na ọ chọrọ enyemaka ka ọ ga-esi wee gaa ije a. Nwee sị gị biko na etufuru oge ọbụla nebagodo ya na ya bụ ihe ka ị gwa m ihe were ikwu n'okwu a. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru gwa m ihe were ikwu n'okwu a, ana m ege ntị.
Ya bụ nwata nwaanyị na-achọ ka ị gbatara ya ọsọ enyemaka. Ọsọ enyemaka o ji eme gịnị?
Sia said, you that you came to us for us to help you. What kind of help do you want from us? What do you want us to do for you? Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Ọ gbatalụ ka anyị nye ya ndụmọdụ mgbe o bido ya bụ ije. Ọ bịakwalụ ka anyị nye ya ndụmọdụ, ọ bụrụzie ka ihe siere ike ka ọ bịara ka anyị nye ya ndụmọdụ.
Sia said, when this thing, you came to us to advise you. He said that when this thing started, did you come to us to advise you whether to start that thing or not? Now, it is now that something has gone astray, you have gone astray, something has gone wrong, that you started looking for us to advise you. Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Nwatakịrị kwesịrị ichebe iru ebe akwụkwọ ya dị. O si n'ịmụ akwụkwọ mụwa ihe ọzọ.
Sia said you're supposed to be focused with your education, as in you're supposed to be very, very focused and mindful of your education, and not indulging yourself in a relationship as young as you are, 18 years. Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
O nwere ife nwere egwu ya maka na ya bụ okwu na-ata alụ na ntị.
Sia said he has nothing to tell you because this very statement, this very issue is biting him in his ears. It's very, very absurd. Sia, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Ihe ọ ga-eme bụ ọ malụkwa ka nya na fa si wee bido nya bụ ije. O jekwulu ọgwa ha na ọ dị alụ ha ime.
See, I said, if you know how you started this thing with this father and son, that you should go to the two of them and tell them that you are pregnant for them. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ha na-abụ n'ezi onwefe anya ha agwa onwefe onye bụ nna ya bụ nwatakịrị.
That when the both of them look at themselves, they will use their hand to decide who is responsible for your pregnancy. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ọ tọrọ m ihe ụwa na-achọ ịghọ. Ụmụazị pụta arapụ ife ezi ha jekpaba aka anyị.
See, I said, he do not know what this world is turning into. Little children will leave what they are sent to do and be doing another thing. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ obe, ya bụrụ obi ya n'obi ya ka ọ bụ, na onwere ya mmemme nwere ya ọgwụ ka ọra m n'ọnụ.
See, I said, this is your cross and you have to carry it, that he do not know that there is nothing he can do for you. And that is it. In addition to what Sia said, sister, the only thing I will advise you, just like I say, if you are my younger sister, I will beat the hell out of you. But let me just say these words to you. The best you can do to yourself is go to your auntie. Go to your auntie, explain all these things to her. Do you see how you narrated this story to us? Explain it to your auntie. Tell her what is going on. She's matured. She's a mother. I believe she will be able to handle this situation. Yes. Then she will take you to this man and the son. Let her know who is responsible for your pregnancy. But this is just a big disgrace to yourself, to your auntie, to your boyfriend, and in fact, like seriously, I don't even know what to say. But the best you can do to yourself, go and explain these things to your auntie. She knows what to do about it. That is all I can say to you. People, you guys have heard the story and heard the advice Sia gave to her. So without wasting anybody's time, I want you to go to the comment section and tell me how you feel concerning this very issue. If this girl happens to be your sister or you happen to be the auntie of this young girl, what are you going to do? At the age of 18 years, she's sleeping with the father and the son because of money, because of hardship. Like seriously? So please tell me what you are going to do if this person happens to belong to you. And as you are commenting, comment respectfully. Do not forget to like and share after watching, and above all, subscribe to stay updated. As you continue to follow Skit Law Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now, you don't watch this program and you learned something from it. Please, we need your support. The support we need from you is nothing but just to share this video. Make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. Like a lot of things are happening behind closed doors. Our young girls are going astray. I wish they can watch this video and learn from it. Yes, parents, watch over your girl child. Please, I beg you people. Auntie, watch over your girl child, your sister's children, watch over them. As you are sharing this video, do not forget that we live in a cold world where best friend buy best friend, where loved one buy loved one, where those you trust so much betrays you. Yes, we live in a cold world where it is better to dine and wine with that enemy than to keep yourself to that bosom friend, to that loved one, to that person you trust so much, who will end up to buy you tomorrow. Because now who know man, now him they buy man. Even the Bible said it. Please do not misunderstand me and do not misquote me. Rather, click on the share button right now and share this video as many times as you can. And as you do so, Oga adịrị gị mma n'Eke, Oga adịrị gị mma n'Orie, Oga adịrị gị mma n'Afọ, Oga adịrịrị gị mma na Nkwọ. Ise.